All right. So this week, wedding season continues because number one, we did Hannah Berner's wedding. We already talked about that. But what you guys don't know, I went to another wedding on Saturday. This very different because Tommy was my date to Hannah and Dez's wedding, whereas this one I went to alone. And it was really a completely different experience because now...
It sounds like it's a fucking nightmare, bro.
Yeah, it was a little... I was scared, but I had a good time.
Good.
So... I'm going to tell you exactly how it went. I leave Tommy and Shams at home around noon on Saturday, the day of the wedding, to get on the freeway and go to Temecula. And if you're not familiar with LA or San Diego, in this case, it's located in like the vineyard area north of San Diego. And it took 4 hours and change to get there because Saturday in LA freeway. So,
well, listen, the website basically told you get to the casino and then ask somebody. They didn't even have directions to get you to their door. They're like, yeah, get to the casino and ask around.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, my whole thing was, okay, it's Saturday. I'm going to see if I can spend as much quality time as I can with my family until I get in the car. I get in the car. I'm thinking like, do you need snacks, water, nuts, anything? No, I'll be fine. Yes, I did.
You died in the desert.
I was in the car for 4 and change hours alone.
In desolate places, man. Like once you can't get the water, you can't get the snack.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? Like
it's like not peeing before you go on a hike. Like why don't you just go and put some stuff in a bag, go pee, go get your thing done so that you could be in the car. So suffice it to say, I get on my navigation. It makes it look like I'm almost there. And when I get to the intersection that I'm supposed to turn on, there's no street. So I panic. I now realize that my Waze is dead and I have driven 8 miles out of my way. So now I'm getting nervous.
With no Waze, man, you're fucked, bro.
No phone service either.
You're dead.
No, I was like, I'm a mom. Like, this can't happen. Like, I'm going to have to like stay alive for my family. So I was like really stressed out. I was like, Tommy. I was like trying to telepathically send you messages so that you knew that I was in danger. And of course, you were probably watching the Mets or doing something completely different.
Probably.
Right. And I found this road and the road the next day.
Yellow brick.
When I came home from the wedding the next day, I hopped online, went to the wedding site, went to the directions of the venue's wedding directions.
So did I. I looked at the directions and like I said, the place said, get to the casino and then ask them.
You know what happened? It says, when you arrive to McGee Road, it's a very poorly marked road that's easy to miss. Try to find a place called the Post something, and then look for it to be after that. And then it says, when you get on the road, it's 3.5 miles. This will feel like forever. Did I ever show you that?
3 miles in with nothing around and you don't know where you're going will feel like forever.
It was a tiny, narrow little alley with like potholes.
Did I pass it? Did I miss it? Did I pass it? Did I miss it?
Miss or pass it. I was going 5 miles an hour on a narrow road with potholes. I was worried I was going to get a flat tire and die.
Be done there. Done.
Yeah, it was the first time in my life that I was afraid that I was going to be one of those lost hikers that's like on the Eyewitness News.
I wonder how they got like that.
Woman found after 9 days of being alone. Her body was discovered off a trail in the Temecula hills of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, getting picked at by vultures.
Yes, I would have been eaten to death if bird meat.
Absolutely. Or maybe even a mountain lion.
I don't think so.
That'd be weird. That'd be some, the funeral would be weird. Like me and Shams at the funeral, we have to tell people, like, she got eaten by a fucking mountain lion.
No, because I was going for a wedding.
No, exactly. She was fucking going for a wedding.
Yeah.
And she got fucking eaten by a mountain lion. That would be nuts. That'd be crazy.
What if I stayed in my car? Then I would have still gotten eaten.
No, you'd probably die of heat. No, it wasn't hot.
No, I would have died of sex trafficking or rape or some murder or something.
From the mountain lions?
No, dude. Those people out there was nobody except for rapists and murderers.
Rapists and murderers, that's where they hide.
And sex traffickers.
That's what the rapists,
I
murderers,
was
and sex
practically at the border of another country.
Oh, wow.
Do you not?
Did they do the catering at the place where the wedding was?
I think so.
Yeah.
That wasn't a catering.
Oh.
It was this place.
It was just a place?
I mean,
sex traffickers don't know how to cook. Sex traffickers, rapists, they're terrible chefs.
All right. So here's my woe is me story, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
I got there. I see my friends.
It's me. I'm here. Where's the bar at?
Well, with all the drama and all the fear, and I was hyperventilating and I was on the brink of tears,
Nervous
crying.
breakdown?
Because I was like, I'm really scared. I'm really legit lost. I'm not going to find my way. I have no way to get help. If I don't find it, what if I get like never back on a main road again?
That's it.
There was nobody. There wasn't a gas station, a business, a house, a door I could knock on, another car, nothing. There was nothing. I mean, like if you're in real trouble and peril, you at least you could think like, okay, worst case scenario, there's someone else that's going to be here.
And you definitely had no signal.
There was none of that. So once I finally got there, I was like, hey guys. So I go up to Jenny and Jonathan, my closest friends at the thing. And I go,
why the fuck you get married here?
No, I was so upset when I saw the bride and groom taking pictures. I like gave them dirty looks almost. I was like, I blocked my eyes and I was like, don't look at them. Don't look at them. Cause I don't want them to see the sadness and the fear in your eyes. And it's their day, right?
What's the matter? Narnia wasn't available?
That's funny. Yeah. So I go up to Jenny and Jonathan, the sister of the bride and groom, and I go, bro, how come the first thing that how come yesterday when you got here, the first thing you didn't do was contacted me?
It's tough. It's tough to find a place.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. How come you knew I was driving alone?
And you know who I am.
And you didn't fear for me for my well-being, mental well-being, like that I was going to be scared. I would have given you a heads up.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow when you're doing this drive, you're going to be a little bit freaked out for a second. Don't be. We just got here. It's going to be okay. That's the kind of reassurance. That's what you can do.
Sex traffickers, rapists.
All those thoughts are going to cross your mind. And don't worry. You're going to get through it.
You're going to be fine.
You're going to get through it.
You're going to be okay.
Don't worry.
Just keep pushing.
I just thought I should have gone back to the main road and said, Tommy, I'm about to go on this road. If you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, call 911. That's how I felt.
I would call the National Guard.
Okay. In the real life situation, if I called you and I said to you, okay, honey, I'm on my way home. It gets a little patchy. If I don't, I'm leaving right now. I'm absolutely leaving right now. What would you do? I would never
believe that.
No, but okay.
I would never believe that.
No, but I gave you tracking. I shared my location.
Now we need 4 other people to validate that you did they see you driving
and then you
off.
Got that happen. And then that happened.
Yeah.
What would you do if an hour or two later, when you were checking in to follow up and make sure I got out of the hills or the trails, what would you do?
I would call your phone.
I know my phone is gone. It's not answering. I'm in peril.
You got to give it
happened.
a little time.
How long?
Yeah, there's no one's going to do anything for you.
No, but let's say
if I called the cops and said, my wife's been missing for an hour, she's out of cell phone range, they're going to tell you, good luck, just be happy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're going to tell me,
yeah, it's funny. What are you going to do a day later?
No, well, a day later is different. Day later, you're going to call a cop.
Okay, then
you're
what?
Going to call she hasn't come back.
Okay, and then what?
Drive there. Drive that area and see what's up.
Mm-hmm. It's 200 miles, 100 miles, 4 hours. What are you going to
do? Cross our fingers and hope.
That's it?
What do you want us to do?
No, I'm serious. I want to know what you would do.
And I just told you. We would get in the car, we drive there, and we put up posters, and we'd hang them on and stand outside the grocery store, the Piggly Wiggly, and be
There's
like,
no
has anybody
grocery
seen
store.
her?
There's no grocery store.
Then it doesn't sound like things are going to work out for you. It doesn't sound like things are going to, like I said, my son and I are going to be there talking about she got eaten by a fucking mountain lion.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was a beautiful wedding. I highly recommend. First of all,
I recommend getting it at the location.
Shout out to Natasha and Brent.
Yes, I highly recommend the location
for their wedded bliss.
Yes.
Beautiful ceremony, gorgeous. It was called the Condor's Nest.
Oh, I bet.
It's high up on a peak of a very beautiful venue. It was really awesome.
Nice.
It was pretty.
No, listen, like I said, I looked it up when it was very nice. I laughed at the directions.
Yeah, it was funny. So I made it home, and that was like my big drama of the week.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those things like I felt like a Larry David episode where I couldn't stop. I couldn't get over it. Like I was safe and I was there, and I kept saying, hey, do you guys have any trouble getting there? Yeah. How about you? Hey, how are you? How was your drive up? Yeah. Like I was one of those.
Tons of fun. Totally. You guys see him out lying or what?
I saw a woman walking alone. I go, did you drive it alone by yourself too?
Yeah.
She's like, no, my fiance's changing. Oh yeah. But speaking of wedding season, I want to shout out our friend Darian, my beautiful, talented makeup artist. Whenever you see me looking gorgeous on Instagram, it's my East Coast girl, Darian, just got proposed to. She had no idea. She had no idea either.
Okay.
When you get proposed to, you guys, being surprised is the best element of getting proposed to.
Okay. Some people don't like surprises though.
No, but when you're getting proposed to, you're not supposed to know.
Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't know. Like the women that pick their ring out, you know what I mean? Like bring them, and tell them how it's going to go down, get the cameras all ready.
Like I want it to be at a restaurant.
Yeah, yes. I'm not saying you have to propose to me, but if you did propose to me, what I would really like, and I would be so great, is we did it in a park and we did it on this light. We're like, oh shit, get this bitch out of here.
And you've already told like everyone what kind of ring you want.
Yes. I hate princess cut.
This might be a good time for you to remind people that when you proposed, you got a ring that was just a very traditional round proposing to you diamond, and the jeweler knew that you were gonna
we were coming
bring it back
we were
to
coming
do something.
Back. Yes.
So it was almost like you paid for it, but it's borrowed. It's like a generic ring.
Yes, we were gonna come back to get you the ring that you liked. It was just more. Not to say for TV, but it was for TV in the sense that I had a ring to propose to you with, but I knew that I was never going to pick the ring that you wanted on your finger forever. So I'd much rather you pick the ring.
And I think that whenever you get married, like you look at somebody's ring and you could be like, oh yeah, you got married.
They must really love each other.
That ring was in style.
Oh, you loser.
Oh, like you got married in like 2017 to 2019.
I didn't even think of that, but you're right.
Then
you could definitely tell if someone's been together for a long time by their ring.
The ring trend.
Yeah.
Then like pear shape was like the trend for 2 years. And then the diamond teardrop was in, trend for like 2 years. So like, I got the crown on the top of the solitaire and blah, blah, blah. And it was super cute. And I still kept the base of the ring. I'm not saying like you can't go ahead and keep the ring that your man gets you, but just if you don't know the right ring, get yourself like a freaking beer can. Those beer can rings, the ones that you peel off of can.
Sure.
Oh my God.
You
don't understand.
No.
Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. So it's really good to be surprised when you get proposed to, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure there are guys out there who figure out a way to like find out exactly what kind of ring she wants. If she has like sisters and girlfriends and like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not that difficult, bro. Most times it's not like they haven't been laying hints, So yeah, I'm sure they could get, if it's something that really matters, I'm sure they could get to the bottom of it. But I would just be leery of the person. And like, that really matters. I think that's crazy. You know what I mean?
But if you propose to me like without a diamond, but you propose to me with the ring, And then we got to go ring shopping. That's exciting in and of itself. You know, like I guess
it fucking sounds thrilling. I have to tell you, it
like
does.
the girl gets to go ring shopping. It's very romantic.
Very, very.
Do you know what's so romantic that Travis Barker said to Kourtney Kardashian?
What?
He goes, "I'd rather have a hard day with you than a day without you. Like I'd rather go through like hard times with you than go without you any day."
That sounds great.
It's romantic, right?
Sounds so romantic.
Would you rather go through hard times with me than without me at all?
Yes, babe. Yes, babe.
You mean that, right?
Absolutely.
I thought so. I mean, I believe you.
Good.
Okay.
He stole it from me.
He did.
Yeah.
You are the most romantic guy ever.
Totally.
You really are.
I know.
You're a little mush.
I know.